WTX, your news leader. This is News 3 at 5.
I was going to call 911, but it's been so busy I couldn't get through.
We're just concerned about the house. We'd like to see it saved.
Try to do something on this end, on the east southeast corner.
Can't make it because we only make it so far.
That's my house. I got to protect it best I can.
Thousands of acres are burning right now across the Brazos Valley. Firefighters from dozens of departments struggle to keep the blazes under control. Two fires, one in Walker County, the other in Grimes County, is causing major damage to homes and other structures. 1,800 people have been evacuated in Grimes County. A mandatory evacuation zone in Grimes County extending from Stoneham to Whitehall is from Highway 105 south to County Road 305 and west to FM 362 and east to County Road 304. If you live in this area, you are asked to leave and go to the new evacuation site, Navasota High School. That is where the Red Cross is set up to help you. Now, the Renaissance Festival Fairgrounds was the evacuation site, but fire crews say that area is being threatened by the fire. If you have been evacuated and you are headed to the high school, officials say to bring the following items with you: bedding and pillows, prescription medicines, eyeglasses, diapers and formula for those bringing infants, and toys, books, and games for people with young children. Now to what we know right now about this fire in Grimes County. 5,000 acres have now burned, and it is still burning. 30 structures have burned so far, but we are told more structures are on fire. 14 agencies are currently assisting in battling that fire that continues to spread. And we're told the fire has spread to Waller County. Riley Road is now burning. That's southwest of Todd Mission. As for the cause of this fire, officials tell us they believe it started with someone using a barbecue grill. News 3's Michael Oder has been on the scene of this fire all day. He actually just made it back to the newsroom. And Michael, we're now learning more about this fire, how it got out of control so quickly, and you actually saw some of the damage left behind.
Absolutely, Meredith. This fire in Grimes County is all over the place. This video from earlier this afternoon is the first chance many people are getting to see what that fire zone actually looks like there, just right near Stoneham. It's dense forest. This isn't like a lot of the grass fires that we've seen in Bryan College Station. There's a lot of brush on the ground. So once they get all that put out, the trees, though, are still on fire. And firefighters are having a difficult time putting these fires out. They're jumping from house to house. You'll go down a street. It's not a very heavy populated area, but you'll go down a street and you'll see 2 or 3 homes that are burned to the ground. And you'll see one home that's completely untouched. A lot of mobile home or manufactured homes in this area that have been melted down to the steel beams. Absolutely nothing salvageable. Those beams have been twisted. A lot of homes and barns and sheds look like they've simply exploded. Nothing left but bricks and aluminum roofs there. Trees and fence posts are still smoldering. That's what's giving firefighters a hard time. They're working in a circle pattern. We notice you'll see them stop in one spot, hit that spot real quick, douse it, move on to the next one. Then you'll see another one come in behind them and hit it again. They're doubling back and hitting some of these spots. Now, coming up tonight at 6, I talked to some homeowners who say flames surrounded their home yesterday and they had to leave, not knowing what their home would be like. But they came back today to find out that it was spared. Flames only stopping a few feet from their back door. They were a few of the lucky ones allowed back into the fire zone today to gather what they could and then get back out. Meredith will have that story coming up for you tonight at 6.
Okay, thanks so much, Michael. And we want to let you know that monetary donations and non-perishable items are being collected at the following locations for the victims of this fire: Stoneham Volunteer Fire Department, Navasota Food Bank, and the First Baptist Church of Magnolia. Another fire is burning in Walker County. We've been telling you about this one since last night, and we're taking a look now at aerial video of that fire. We're told the fire is now 50% contained. However, it is still causing problems for hundreds of firefighters. News 3's John Gilbert is live in Walker County with the latest. John?
Yeah, Meredith, big problems here, too. This is the command center for what is being called the Midway fire. This is a big command post truck behind me, and beyond that, many different volunteer fire departments. Now, this is about midway between Madisonville and Huntsville. And this fire has already burned about 1,500 acres since it started yesterday. Now walk with me just for a moment. I want to show you how close this is to Interstate 45. This is an overpass over Interstate 45, and they actually had to shut down the interstate yesterday when the fire jumped the interstate, and the smoke was so heavy it became dangerous for motorists. Now today, firefighters are battling the same high winds and very hot conditions to try to keep this fire contained, but right now it's only about 15% contained. You add up all those conditions and it could be a problem for firefighters.
100 and 105 degrees, plus you're geared up and wearing cotton clothing. I mean, it's pretty rough. Stay hydrated.
Texas Forest Service, along with numerous volunteer fire departments, are battling this fire, trying to get it under control. It has been a very long day, and it could be a very long night. Meredith?
Hey, John, do you know how many firefighters are actually fighting this fire? Do they actually have enough resources to combat it?
They don't, as a matter of fact, Meredith. The Texas Forest Service says only about 65 firefighters are on the scene at this fire, which is just beyond the command post. They say they're dealing with fires in New Mexico, in Arizona, in Florida, even in Oklahoma. So their resources are very limited. Only about 65 firefighters. They say they need a lot more to fight this fire to keep it under control. Definitely.
Thanks so much, John. We'll check in with you again at 6. Hey, you know, firefighters are also having a hard time getting handled on these fires because of the wind and the extreme heat. Chief Meteorologist Bob French is standing by in the Weather Center. And Bob, the weather is definitely impacting firefighting efforts.
Yes, it is not doing any favors to the firefighters or the folks that have been affected by these fires. As you can see right now, temperatures are in the upper 90s, and we peaked at 100 degrees again. So with temperatures in the upper 90s, certainly the heat is affecting the firefighters, but so is the humidity level, giving the heat index boost up to 101 right now in Bryan College Station. Heat index around those fires running about 103 to 104. But here's the worst thing, the winds, which have been gusting to around 30 to 35 miles per hour at times, still running about 20 miles per hour, 15 to 20 miles per hour in the fire zones right now, and red flag warning is in effect through 9 o'clock this evening. There is good news on the horizon, though. Winds are expected to decrease overnight tonight and not be as strong tomorrow. And even better, rain chances enter the forecast. We've already seen a couple of isolated showers on radar. We'll talk about those rain chances and a little bit of an optimistic forecast as far as the firefighting goes coming up in a few minutes. Meredith?
That'd be great. They could definitely use some rain out there. And we want to remind you to log on to KBTX.com. We have the latest information on the wildfires right there. We have also set up a live blog so you can get the information as we get it and ask us any questions that you may have about this situation. We will keep you updated on the wildfires burning throughout the day right here on KBTX and on KBTX.com. And still ahead on News 3 at 5, what's next for the Aggies at the College World Series? And next, a study finds surprising new information on food allergies among children.